Eyedea shirt, I actually contacted Kathy and Brady. I showed them a lot of the designs that I had, and there was a couple other ones, and that is the one that I actually decided on just because I love that image of him. It shows in my side, or in my mind, a different view that he had, just being a little goofy and having fun. So once I got that approved by Kathy and Brady, that went through to go to Be Fresh Productions, which is the original person that actually took the photo. She was cool with it, so she gave me her blessing. I went through, and so far the shirt's been a hit, and it's very limited. So I think at this time, like, if you don't have it now, chances are you're not going to get it. It's going to be, I think there was only 50 of them made, and it was an amazing process just to connect with Brady and Kathy and actually have them approve my art and dig it itself. Yeah, definitely working with you guys has been great. It actually took me out of my element to create a banner for you guys, and now I'm working on the print for you as well. So along with that, I have a dear friend. His name's Mancat. He does a lot of great acrylic work, and his detail is amazing. And we actually had our first showing at my house, which was called Durty Cat, and it was Durty Art mixed with Mancat, and we had a lot of just the paintings that we did together and separately. So we have visions on working together again. But aside from that, One Hood Media is also local with Paradise Gray, Jasiri X. They actually give me the opportunities to present the artists. They bring awareness to all communities on the hip hop culture. Grew up in a Steeler house that was about 30 minutes outside of Pittsburgh. It was every Sunday my dad was watching a Steeler game and basically cursing at the refs for making bullshit calls, and it was crazy. We're definitely a bunch of yinzers, and that's not something I like to say, but it's definitely the culture in Pittsburgh. I definitely love the city. I now live in a 412 zip code, so I'm gonna rep Pittsburgh to the fullest. I love the city. I love everything about it, and I'm not going anywhere outside the city. It's going on about maybe 2.5 years, 2.5, 3 years now. And this all came about was my wife and I were actually watching Pumpkin Wars on the Food Network. It's one of our favorite stations. I like food, so we're watching it, and I think the guy was drawing a skull on there, and she's like, "Wow, they make it look so easy." I was like, "Well, it's only lines if you look at it," and I was like, "I could draw that in a minute." And she's like, "Well, I've been with you for so many years now. I've never seen you pick up a pen and paper and draw anything." So the very next day she went to work. I go to the art store, I grab some charcoal, some paper, anything that incorporates color, painting or what, spend some money, and I come home and I did a self-portrait of myself. So that night, and I left it on the table, so the next morning when she looks at it, I just let it out there as say, "Hey, I can do some shit too." She looked at it and was pretty amazed. I don't think that it was a great photo of myself, or I did a great job as a quick sketch, and it was pretty. It was me being a narcissist, really, and just doing myself. So I mean, with that, it's been going on from that, and then once I started doing more things, and I like to do a lot of fan art and stuff that inspires me, and with the response that I've gotten online, I've just been like, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep going. This is what I love, this is my passion. Quite a few of the artists that come through Pittsburgh are always ones that inspired me. B.Dolan, for instance, I actually did a version of Fallen House Sunken City, and I redid that image in a charcoal drawing that I did, and B just contacted me on Facebook and was like, hey, I really dig your artwork, and we want to use it for the upcoming release of a mixtape I'm doing. So can I get a high resolution? We kind of need this now. So I was like, fuck that. I took a little time, was late for work, found the image and just went and made it the best I could. And next thing I know, that's on there. Along with that, I've also done stuff about the Eyedea shirt and everything like that. And I presented that to DJ Abilities, which was one of his really close friends and his partner in crime. So he now has the painting, and I actually just sent him a shirt and some prints of it as well. Along with that, I've done pieces for Mr. Dibbs, a personal portrait, one of my Dr. Seuss paintings. KRS-One, when he came through Pittsburgh, I actually did an image of him on a vinyl record, and it actually blew his fucking mind from what he told me. And so he's one of them. Jared Paul is another one that I did something for, and when he came through Pittsburgh, I actually hooked him up with that. DMC of Run DMC actually owns some of my work too. Adam Cost, I'm trying to think who else. He's not really a musical inspiration, but he's definitely an artistic inspiration. Chuck D hasn't come through Pittsburgh, but he owns my work. I'm trying to think who else. There's a few high-profile people. Talib Kweli, when he came through Pittsburgh, I actually got to present a painting of him to him on stage through One Hood Media. They actually gave me the opportunity to talk to him and present the painting to him. And then Brother Ali came through, and unfortunately I wasn't there for that, but from my understanding, he loved the work, and so that's just another one to the list. So yeah, I did a local wall that is down at the convenience store right down the road from my house. It initially had a derogatory term on it that someone spray painted, so I went to the owner and I was like, hey, just want to let you know that someone spray painted "fuck gay bitches" on your wall. I'm an artist that is literally right down the road. I'd like to cover that up and put some of my own artwork on there. And he was like, I didn't even know that happened. Go do what you want, as long as it doesn't have anything that is offensive or anything like that. So what I did was I buffed the whole wall out, and I ended up putting an image of my Dr. Seuss character with a gas mask on it, with bubble letters or a bubble voice on it saying everyone is beautiful. And then it also has the plum, it says Plum Proud on it, along with the Plum Mustang logo. And it's still kind of in the works. I have a lot to do on it, just gotta find the time. And I'm actually gonna have an idea piece on there, hopefully done by October 16th, so that I can take a photo of that in remembrance of a great MC, a great artist, an amazing person, and someone's son. I'd say I'm more independent. I am part of an art community that is through Raw Artist. I get a lot of my exposure through online social sites and stuff like that, but I do everything on my own. I reach out to people myself. I get the commissions myself. I have no problem working with someone else, but if I'm going to build any type of art scene, I want to build it on my terms and my views. So I'd like to say I'm more independent, just because I'm not really considered a graph writer. I'm not saying that I'm an urban artist. In a way, I'm both. So I like to take a lot of the views in the respects of graffiti to a lot of the urban stuff. So I'm trying to do myself and find my own style and communicate with the people that see my own vision at this point. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't matter, as long as my art's viewed. I'm not in it for the money or anything. I just want my views on life, society, and anything else just to be viewed to the people that can relate to it and see it in my vision. Actually, I seen a post for the art drop from an illustrator friend that I talked to and has done quite a bit of work. His name's Pat Jensen. I seen that he posted that I think it was September 2nd was World Art Drop Day, and I thought that was a great thing to do, is to give up something that I worked on to someone that's going to appreciate it. I mean, art's out there. You don't always have to pay for it, and it's a way for any artist to be able to give the art away, because if someone sees it, they can either snag it or bypass it, and the person that grabs it is someone that connects or relates to that piece of art that you put out there. I did 2 different art drops on that day, because I did one out of my neighborhood and then out where I work. And the piece that I did out here was, I called it the, New York Fat. It was a New York Fat suit, and I put it out there just because it represents me. It's a cap off. It's a New York Fat cap off a spray can in a suit that is corporate. Now, my day job is a shift manager for a corporate company, and my night gig is my art, which I work in all aerosols. So that represents the 2 sides of myself. And then the other one I did was out in Warrendale, where I work, to give 2 pieces of art within 30 miles of one another, and I figured that's going to hit someone else. And that piece was one of my American graffiti pieces, which was played off of the American Gothic. And I think it's a great thing to do, just because someone is going to get that and see it and appreciate a piece of free art that they might never see. And it connects me with someone that I've never reached to. Yeah, coming up on November 7th at the Daily Bread out in East Liberty, I'm going to be having a solo show there. They've contacted me, asked me if I want to be interested in that, and I said absolutely. And with that, I'm going to have 4 to 5 Haunteds performing around 9 p.m. They're going to be rapping their asses off. If you don't catch them, they put on a great show. And also their DJ will be there spinning from, I think, 6 p.m. up until they go on stage. And it's going to be a good time. I'm going to be doing a lot of hip-hop pieces on people that have given me recognition or shared my artwork or own my artwork, and that's going to include some Eyedea pieces, because I've gotten recognition from Kathy and Brady and gotten their approval. I want to go more detailed on some images and show my appreciation or respect to him and his craft, and how greatly he's impacted not only myself, but just like you guys. He's impacted you guys and influenced you. So there's not just us, there's thousands of other people that he's actually influenced. I'm actually going to do, I'm going to have a piece of Murs. I'm going to do a nice little portrait in my style. There's going to be a Tupac painting. Now, he hasn't actually embraced my work because he's either dead or he's not. There's new music every week, but he's someone that grown up that was a huge influence by being able to say fuck the world, and just a big fuck you to anyone who disagrees with him or is gonna hate on him. I'm gonna have a Chuck D piece, I think, with him sharing my work, KRS-One. I have a particular image I want to do of him just because how intelligent he is, and show the respect of him owning my artwork. And then maybe some DJ stuff. I'm trying to think. There's so many other people that I want to do, and then there's going to be some personal pieces to represent another element of hip-hop, which is the graffiti side. So that's November 7th, and I encourage everyone to come. It's a free event. Flyers are going to be out and everything, and come support someone local and have a good time.